Good morning, fourth grade. It's Tuesday, May 12th. All right, I have some assignments for you today. So first of all, for reading, those of you who picked up your work, I'm probably wondering when we're doing this. We're going to start this today. So you were given 2 books. You only have to read one of these books. I just wanted to give you a choice. So everybody got a fictional book and a nonfiction book, and you can choose which one you want to read. Okay, you're going to read it throughout the week. You don't have to do one whole book today. You have all week. At the end of each book, there's a page that says comprehension check, and there are about 4 things that you need to do on another sheet of paper. The top one is always drawing some kind of a chart. So you're going to copy a chart like this and write the information it tells you to write, and then there are some questions for you to answer. Okay, so you can do either one. You have all week to do it. If you want to do both for extra credit, then you can do both, but you don't have to. Okay, so that's what we're doing for the next 3 days for reading. You also need to do the read works from yesterday that many of you still have not done, so make sure you do that. For math, we're going to do the chapter review. We're at the end of chapter 13. It's in your math book, and we'll do that on Zoom. So bring your math book with you. And then for science, you have one Generation Genius this week. So it's light, reflection, and vision. We've been talking about the senses. We're going to focus a little bit more now on sight and on the eye and how the eye works with the brain. So watch the video, fill out the sheet. The activity is totally optional. This is actually very similar to something Pacifica showed yesterday when she brought her creativity project. So Pacifica, you might already have one just like that. All right, for history, you have a new studies weekly. This is actually your last studies weekly. I know many of you will be excited about that. So for today, just to help you split it up, read the front, and then on the back, there's a little bit more that goes with the front. And then you can start filling in answers on the crossword puzzle. Handwriting, lesson 22, day 2. For art, you can keep working on your mosaic. This is just going to be ongoing, so every day I'll just mention it. I finished mine. Those of you saw yesterday's video, I started yesterday. Now I want you to notice, though, at the bottom, there's a little white. That's what I was talking about. That's okay. I'm going to trim that off, okay? So if yours turns out like that, don't worry about it. You can also see there's a little space in between the pieces here and there, and that is totally fine because from far away, it'll look cool still. Okay? So keep working on that. And then you have a computer project. So last week, you guys turned in survey questions, and you all filled out the survey answering everybody's questions. So you're going to go to Google Drive to the document where you can communicate with me, okay, in your that's shared with you. And I typed the word survey, and then I gave you the answers. So what everybody said, how many people chose each of your options. So go look at that first. And then you're going to go to Google Classroom and open up the survey graph, and there's a blank, not Excel, Google Sheets you're going to open. It's just blank, but I just wanted to make sure you had one, and that way I can see it. So if you are struggling, I can help you. Okay, so you're going to open up that sheet, and that's where you're going to make your graph. So we went over this. You learned how to do it earlier in the year, actually. You've made 2 already. And then we went over it last week, but today in Zoom, I will show you again how to do it. If you remember how to do it, then you can go ahead and start before we meet on Zoom, okay? So you're gonna make your graph. That's your computer project for the week. All right, points. So no freckle because it doesn't look like anyone did it on Sunday, but Rocket Math for today, Morgan passed 5. Nathan 2, Adam 1, and Adam is super close to being done with Rocket Math, so keep it up. And Travis passed 1. So good job for you guys. You got points for your groups. So right now, Burbank has a little lead. It's only been 1 day. Brandon 2nd, Wozniak and Huerta are tied for 3rd, and Jobs and Tippett are actually tied for 4th. So everybody's still really close. Now, I said I was going to give you a challenge each day. I was super excited to see all of your creative projects yesterday on Zoom. That was really fun. Today, I have a different kind of challenge. I warned you on Zoom. Yesterday had something to do with cleaning. So as you can see, I opened our messy game cabinet. You guys made that mess. But one of my projects is to clean it out and reorganize it. And I actually got these containers so I can fix the games that have boxes that are constantly falling apart. See, I already did this one. So now hopefully the pieces won't be all over the classroom. Okay, so that is my cleaning organizing project. So I want to challenge you to clean or organize something at your house, and either take a picture of you doing it, or take a picture of your finished product, or a video of you doing it, or at least have your parents send me a message confirming that you cleaned or organized something extra. Okay, don't just do make your bed like you always do or something that you always do. Try to think of something extra you can do to help out, or to do a project that maybe needs to be done that you haven't had time to do. Okay, so that is your challenge by today. You don't have to do it by Zoom, but sometime by 3 o'clock, you need to send me a picture, video, or message that you did something. Okay, so good luck with that, and I will see you on Zoom at 11:30. Have a good morning.